International Speedway, I think. Um, yeah, we're racing at Dover, the Concrete Canyon, the Monster Mile, the track that has way too many names. I am joined by Mr. Taz Taylor.
Hello.
Sherman unfortunately can't make it today, but like I said, we'll be racing at Dover, a fast. People call it a short track, people call it an intermediate. It's a little bit of both, and we're going to go down some test laps here. TNT, why don't you tell us a little bit about this track? What's key to being good around here?
I think it's just about how well can you hold your car, how well you can keep your car straight. I know getting off the corners, it can be a little tricky. Car sometimes likes to get a little loose, I would say. I think that's going to be the key factor, and of course, track position and how well can strategy be played in terms of tire wear.
As you see me hit the wall off of turn 2 there, we might see that a few times here. People might start getting tight off of turns 2 and turn 4, and that could cause a almighty big one, and drivers might not be happy. It's going to be 100 laps, cautions on, no stages, sequence where should be fun, and we have a pretty good field here tonight.
It's going to be fun to see. Again, just trying to keep the car straight, but who knows? We might see a lot of bumping and banging. I guess Dover, in a way, to me, it's like the size of an intermediate, but it races like a short track. So it's going to be interesting to see how well these drivers can handle it.
If it was considered a short track, definitely the fastest, going around 170, 180 on this place. Especially if you can get the draft and get a good margin here. And not to mention, when you hit that apron, slides you up the track, you could be going to the wall.
That's definitely for sure.
Yeah, the driver's going to be hitting around 23-second lap time. Qualifying should be getting underway shortly. But last week, TNT, if you want to fill the viewers in on last week, we had the All-Star race at the almighty Eldora.
It was a fun event, the All-Star Open, that featured race winners from the National League and drivers who did not win a race from either season in the TRL. They put on a show to start, and of course, one lane track, but there's a couple of guys that were wanting to try the outside lane, and some of them got it to work, some of them didn't. But ended up seeing that the inside always prevailed, and then the All-Star race, BKR put on a show till late in the race and ended up being KD the winner.
Yeah, KD able to win that one. There was some chaotic moments there, especially in those final few laps. And it was clear that Motorsports, when no one was able to hit them, they can get that outside rolling pretty good. If you got an invite, you can join.
Alright.
Yeah, they're going to be heading into qualifying. 8 drivers right now, but I think we're going to get a few more here in a little bit. As I said, 100 laps around this vast 1 mile track. No drivers are allowed to pit during qualifying, by the way. If they pit during qualifying, they're going to have to start at the rear of the field. Qualifying underway. Almost underway. Yeah, they're green. stroll through the field a little bit here. Kyle Wilford going to the inside off-axis machine. Katie in that yellow 24. Jocko in the 42. The 10 of Jaw. He's there. Motorsports in the 6. Nexus 47. Mateo 72 is Nexus.
Yeah, I saw that right there. Nexus right into the inside wall.
Well, no damage on, so he'll be fine. Just slow. Alpha D-Man 26. And then that's it for now. How does this feel? Who you like in TNT?
I would say KD looks strong, but Jaw's always been a top contender. So I would say probably between KD and Jaw will be ones to look for. Motorsports as of late has been a top contender, so he could be a threat to win.
Definitely, indeed, but you didn't mention him. And you probably do have him as a dark horse or something. You can't sleep on Alpha D-Man.
Yeah, from the National League, and it's looking like he will be called up to the TRL Cup league next year. It's looking like he's always a threat no matter what track you race at.
42 of Jocko, 6 in Motorsports, 47 in Nexus. Mateo 2. At TNT, while we're going through qualifying here, the Racing League, as some may know, last year, I think, had the TNT Dirt Series, and yes, it'll be making a return, I believe, in November. Why don't you inform people on that?
Yes, so TNT Dirt Series returns for Season 2. We will start on the weekend of November 21st and 22nd. On both days, the 21st is an exhibition race at Jefferson, and then first points race is on November 22nd. That'll be at Eldora for the TNT Motorsports Network Prelude to the Dream. This year, we're going from 10 races to 12. And, of course, we'll end everything on January 31st at Charlotte for the TRL World Finals. We do have a couple midweek races in this time around. They'll happen more likely on Tuesdays. And, of course, we are racing on Sundays, but all races are pushed back to 8 o'clock as compared to last year. It was 6 o'clock. Currently, right now, I believe we have a roster of 8 drivers. Of course, still looking for more and recruiting more drivers. And also looking for some commentators. And, of course, Bren, you're going to be a part of it, and I will be a part of it with a championship to defend.
Yes, sir, indeed. Last season it was you, Tango, and someone we don't really speak of. It was a fun championship. I wouldn't say you really dominated it, but you kept it consistent. I think you only won like one race though.
Yeah, it was only one race, but always made sure the car did what it could to at least get consistent top 5 finishes, and it really paid off. And I just happened to win at a track that I never thought I would win at, but it is what it is. And this year I'm looking to get some practice in for sure. And it looks like we have KD on pole with Alpha D-Man on the front row.
Yeah, they got pole, or they got the front row. KD, that's an extra bonus point for him. He also got the pole Friday when he was subbing for Alpha D-Man. That gave Alpha an extra point. Jaw 3rd, Jocko 4th. So yeah, we will be able to join here shortly.
And I see that there's no Blue Jimmy tonight, so it'll be interesting to see how the points will shake up for this.
I have a small feeling. I think I know why he's not here. And if you're in IRL terms right now, Jimmy didn't have a good day, like Jimmy Johnson. So, yeah. Let's see.
Well, it's going to be an interesting points battle. Maybe we'll see someone get close to him. Maybe we'll see someone overtake the points lead. So,
yeah, it's
going to be interesting.
That's something to point out too. Blue Jimmy was a points leader with him not racing. That could spice some things up.
We mentioned about the Dirt Series earlier. We have returners, as in myself and Brandon, but we also have Jocko coming back, Nexus, and Kyle Wolfred. This year we have a couple new drivers. Oh, Bailey returning as well. A couple new drivers in Ace and KD. They're going to be joining in as rookie contenders for Season 2.
Yeah, it's going to be an interesting rookie battle. But I have that feeling that KD, he's probably going to do it, especially with how he won the All-Star race a week ago.
That's for sure. But late models are a little different than trucks.
Yeah, they are.
So there's going to be a lot more wheel control and how well can you balance the car. And of course, we use presets or fixed setups, however you want to call it. But so the only thing you're allowed to adjust is tape, wedge, and tire pressures, of course.
We can go ahead and join.
And it looks like we're gonna get ready to go racing at Dover.
Yeah, we're getting ready to go green. 8 drivers, 100 laps. I believe we might see a first-time winner. I don't think anyone in the field has won a race this season. So, it's going to be interesting. We're here at Dover Speedway getting ready to go green. Katie on the pole, Alpha D-Man to his outside. They're in the restart zone. Green flag is out at Dover. 3 wide off the start.
Yeah, 3 wide and KD right in the middle of everything. Trying to hang on, and here comes Motorsports and Jaw into the mix as Alpha D-Man leads them down the backstretch going into turn 3.
Yeah, he leads him there. I'm not sure. Jaw kind of shoved everyone up the track, and Jocko really kind of fell off from that. He's already back to 6th. But Alpha leading, but Jaw's right there.
Yeah, Rookie of the Year contender Jaw right there knocking on the door for that race lead. But everyone's staying single file for now. Seems like we got that lap 1 jitters out of the way. And everyone's staying calm for the time being.
I think Jaw got a little bit loose off the corner. KD to the bottom, trying to take 2nd away. This is helping Alpha.
Behind them, Mateo gets by Motorsports. Now here comes Jocko underneath Motorsports, looking for that 5th position going in turn 3.
I think I may have saw Motorsports just scrape the wall ever so slightly, but he's okay.
Jocko now moves into 5th as he's right on the bumper of Mateo through 1 and 2. Mateo goes high and couldn't make the door shut, and loose goes Jocko.
3 wide, Nexus on the outside. Nearly in the wall, Motorsports will slide up. Kyle to the bottom, he thought better of it.
Motorsports trying to get around Nexus, but Nexus seems like he's got the outside groove working. And Motorsports, what's going on with him?
What's happening? Oh, he left. Huh. He may have lagged out or he had to do something. That's odd. If KD hits the wall, he gets into John. He's almost around, but they save it.
John now moves into the second spot, but he's got a gap to close in on Alpha as Alpha is starting to pull away. But John might be reeling in going into turn 3.
Alpha is pulling away.
And of course, Jaw bringing KD. KD's not letting Jaw go without a fight. But he's still got a long race to go as here comes Jaw reeling in on Alpha off turn 2.
Yeah, he's reeling him in, that off-axis pink machine of Alpha D-Man. That number 10 getting a lot bigger in his rearview mirror.
But coming with him is KD. If KD can get the run, now behind them is Mateo and Jocko battling it out as Jocko's been on the bumper of the 72 machine.
Look at how quick Jaw caught Alpha. Oh, but he gets hit for a little bit. He'll save it, but loses a lot of time.
And Jocko shuts the door on Mateo going into turn number 1. And Jaw once again has to make the long haul again.
Some contact between the 72 and the 42. 42 hit the wall just a little bit. Mateo will take that spot for now.
And further on back, Mateo looking to take this position away from Jocko on the outside. We'll see if it pays off at all here, but Jocko's still holding him off, and they just nearly miss each other.
Jocko got a pretty solid run, or not Jocko, Mateo got a pretty solid run off the corner. That could have helped him there.
Alpha still leads with a little bit of a gap between him and Jaw. It seems like the top 3 have gapped each other out and have pulled away from the battle of 4th and 5th between Jocko and Mateo.
And don't forget, cautions are on. Relaxed cautions and manual cautions. A manual caution needs to happen, or 2 or more cars. If 2 or more cars crash, that will cause a manual caution if the game doesn't call it. Right now, Alpha, pretty solid lead over Jaw, but I think Jaw's catching ever so slightly.
He's reeling him in little by little, but nothing too evident. So unless Alpha makes some kind of mistake and Jaw keeps his nose clean, that gap's going to reel in real quick, but it seems little by little at the moment.
Little by little indeed, and if Alpha were to win, actually the top 3 have not won a race all season. KD has, he won the All-Star race, but that was a non-points event.
And Alpha was just tagging the wall going into turn number 1, but it didn't really affect him much there.
He's running the track pretty perfect right now, not hitting the apron. He's on the bottom of the track, but he's not really too low, so he's not really risking it to hit that apron.
And Mateo goes way down on the bottom on the backstretch. And it's so right now how it's looking is your top 3 pulled away from the next 3 cars, and then Kyle Wolfer rounds out the field. And tough break for the 6 of Motorsports.
Yeah,
he would have been a top contender for sure in this race.
Oh, Jocko swerving out front, hits the wall a little bit. That'll make Mateo catch up a little bit. And don't forget about Nexus, he's also there.
Nexus looking to try to see if he can reel something in on Mateo and Jocko. He'll love that battle if it keeps heating up.
Yeah, look at Mateo in that corner there. He kind of arcs it down, hits the wall a little bit.
Yeah, Mateo's taking an interesting line. It seems like he's running the outside and through the corners, and once he gets off, he goes way down to the bottom of the straightaway and then brings it back up before entering the corners again.
Kind of arcing it down the corner. I'm not sure if it's really helping him or not. Oh, but it's the wall!
Yeah, right into the wall!
I think it reminds me of that one year, I think it was Chase Elliott Martinsville, that he was kind of arcing the corners in the last few laps. I think Mateo's trying to do that, but I'm not sure that it's really working. He's hitting the wall off of turn 2 almost every lap. He didn't get there.
He's trying something different that no other drivers seeming to really do.
Well,
not sure if it's really paying off.
Wolford's caught up to Nexus. He's right there.
He's going to look to the inside going through turns 1 and 2 as Nexus decided to take the middle groove.
Nexus is making that middle groove work a little bit.
I think he just needs the speed to get back up there, but Wolford right into the wall.
Into the wall goes the number 99 machine. The off-axis paint car. Nearly into the wall again.
And the top 3 once again just gap themselves out for now, waiting for a mistake to happen. If I were to take a guess in terms of strategy, I would have to say these 3 are going to be keeping an eye on each other, and I'm pretty sure for Jaw, whatever Alpha does, he's gonna follow, and KD might have to do the same exact thing as the top 2.
We're around 1/5 into this race. I'm looking at Kyle Wolford's onboard. He has around 14 laps of fuel left, and he's on 40% on his rights. So these leaders might be hurting and might be thinking about making their pit stop relatively shortly, maybe 5-10 laps.
But question's going to be: Are they trying to conserve, or are they just going full out? Being that they are this gapped out amongst the top 3, but the top 3 have also just checked out from the rest of the field.
Definitely have, and it seems like Jaw is stalled out a little bit. Doesn't really seem like he's catching, but it doesn't really seem like he's gaining either. Oh wait, no, I said that wrong. It doesn't even seem like he's catching, but it doesn't seem like he's losing ground either.
Jaw might be playing patient right now in the number 10 car. He knows he's got a good comfortable gap between him and the lead, along with him in 3rd place. So he wants to keep it as straight as possible, but not make too much of a costly mistake that could also affect his pit strategy too.
If I were these drivers, you're gonna have to split this up into maybe 25 lap segments, and we are approaching that time.
It's going to be interesting to see. Jaws is getting more closer to Alpha, so Alpha's either trying to save some of his stuff, or Jaws found a way to get closer to him.
I think I saw Alpha swerve a little bit. I think he's getting a little bit loose. And Jaw is able to catch him. He's got the draft now.
And it seems like Alpha might be having some tire wear issues because he's getting more loose as he comes off the corner. Jaw spins it, turns 3 and 4.
He hit the apron and he spins it in turns 3 and 4. A 1-car spin. That's not... He's going to stay in 3rd. KD was able to pass him. But oh my, that was a little bit of a scary thing.
And it seems like we may have a manual caution.
Huh. I think I know why. since there's less people, they might be doing more cautions, or one car spin for a caution.
So let's take a quick run through of the order. Alpha currently leads, Kitty second, Jaw in third. Nexus pulling down into the infield grass.
I believe they're going to be opening pit road this time. If I'm these
And
drivers
seems
and have somewhat of a decent brain, I'd be taking 4 tires and fuel.
Yeah, so currently it's Alpha with the lead, Katie in second, Jaw third. Jocko's in fourth, Mateo fifth, Nexus sixth, and Wolford right behind them.
Yeah, pit road is open this time, and everyone going down pit road here.
Yeah, I would definitely say 4 tires and try to fill that gas tank up as much as possible. And seems like we got good, clean.
Oh,
no!
Kenny hits the pit wall! There goes the field!
And Katie somehow Sonic boomed all the way back up to where he was.
A little bit of lag there, but you know what? That's the beauty of Heat 4. We get those moments.
Well, Heat 4 says they fixed the collisions on pit road. Well, I don't know if they've really fixed them fully, but hey,
I think
we'll
they
see what happens here, I guess.
fixed them on the game, on the driver screen. I'm not sure if they fixed it on the broadcast. Everyone on pit road. We'll see who comes out first on this pit stop.
And Alpha's going to win the race on pit road. Katie come up second. Jaw third.
Yes,
Jocko 4. It looks like Nexus will be rounding out your top 5. Then Mateo and Kyle Wilford rounds out the rest of your field.
yeah, and we'll be taking the green flag this time. Double them up.
Still interesting to see what happened with Motorsports in the 6 car. Tough break, because he could have had a great points day.
Mateo into the wall. Not sure what happened there.
Green's out and 3 wide. John in the middle. Nexus down low. Jocko up high. And Nexus going to fight with the top 3 now.
Nexus up into that 3rd position right behind KD, nearly hitting the wall. Alpha continuing to lead, and I believe has led all the laps so far.
He sure has, and Alpha trying to hold up KD. KD's knocking on the door.
Maybe a little bit. He kind of kept the 24 off there, but he keeps it straight.
Jaw gets around the 42 of Jocko. Now he's going to work on the 47 of Nexus, but couldn't get it to stick as he loses this spot to Jocko.
Oh, Jocko!
Now looking underneath.
Jocko may have slid up the track. Nexus sliding into the wall. He's still in the main draft, though.
You can throw a blanket amongst the top 4, maybe the top 5 if Nexus can get back into it. But here comes Keedy once again. He had a check up, which means Jocko had a check up, and Jaw's going to be knocking on the door. And Keedy knocking on the door for Alpha. Looking to the outside down the front stretch.
The outside. Can he make a pass from the outside? That's going to be really, really hard. Jocko has a position under Keedy, but Keedy might get a good run off the corner, and he will.
Jocko moves back to 4th. Jaw gets a little loose going into the corner, but keeps it straight, doesn't lose a lot of momentum. And Alpha starting to pull away just a little bit as KD got a little loose off turn 4.
He swerved a little bit there, and he peeked underneath. A little bit of a dive bomb on the bottom of the 10. There's contact. He slows up. That kind of cost the 42.
KD holds off for the 2nd spot. Jaw just waiting patiently for now in position number 3. Jocko just waiting from spot number 4, while Nexus just watches everything from position number 5.
Kyle Wilford has a great view of this from position number 6. Mateo, I'm not sure what happened to him on the restart. but I think he's a fast enough driver to be able to catch up here. And Alpha pulling away as the 42 under the 10, maybe pinching him up the track a little bit. Oh, he's in the wall!
Jocko trying to keep it straight, still side by side. Here comes Nexus. Can he force a 3 wide when he threads the needle in the middle? Not really, but he gets by Jaw. We'll see what he's got for Jocko going to turn number 3. He's going to look to the outside once again.
Might be just letting Jaw go there, but Nexus sort of been able to make that high side work. He stretched the wall a little bit. Not really the high side, but that middle lane.
And one car that's been struggling since the restart is a 72 Mateo. He was competing in the top 5, and since the restart, he just hasn't. He's just fallen back, and I don't think he's had any chance of catching up at all.
Jaw to the outside, trying to make a move on that 42 for position number 3. Could he get a good run off the corner and try and challenge Jocko here? And he will. To the outside he goes.
Going through 3 and 4. Jaw can't get the bite, but he's going to make it work off the corner this time. Gets to his bumper. Now looks to the inside. Going to the turn number 1.
Going to the inside. Maybe slides up the track a little bit. I think he's going to be able to make the pass right here as they exit turn number 2. Jaw up to position number 3.
Now he's got a long chase to get to that 24 of KD, but way in front of KD is the 26 of Alpha, who's led from the drop of the green. He had a little bit of competition on the restart, but hasn't really lost it.
We'll see if we can go to Alpha here. As you can see,
Jaw getting away from the 42 of Jocko now, so let's see what he's got for the top 2.
I think he's a little bit faster than KD. Not sure about Alpha. Alpha has a pretty good lead over KD.
Alpha still continues leading the charge. Now Nexus is going to look to be competing with the 42 of Jocko. That's going to be for position number 4. And as we mentioned earlier, Mateo not getting a good restart. He's now on the looking to the inside of Kyle Wolford through 1 and 2.
Yeah, I think Wolford may have just let Mateo by. I'll put Mateo up in a 6. And I also want to point out, if Alpha does win this race, that'll be the first win from a National League driver from in the Racing League. He's a National League driver. You could also consider him a Racing League driver because he almost does every race in both series. But if he wins, he'll be the first National League driver to win a Racing League race.
So as we go through the race winners from the 2020 Racing League season, Blue Jimmy won at Daytona, the BKR won at Richmond. Mateo is actually a race winner. He won at Road America. KY at Atlanta, then at Phoenix it was Blue Jimmy. KY at Chicagoland, BKR won at Martinsville. Blue Jimmy again at Charlotte and at Michigan. And then we had the All-Star race. So really only one driver has won a race, and that's Mateo in the 72. But everyone else has not won a race yet. And as Brent mentioned earlier, the 26 of Alpha can look to become the first ever National League driver to win the TRL Cup League race.
Battle for second, heating up. Jaw has been able to catch KD. KD at the
to the
wall.
outside, and Jaw takes over position number 2, and now he'll try to run down the 26 of Alpha.
Jaw got loose off of 4, but KD just hit the wall. Jaw able to get past him.
So right now, Alpha still leads away. John now in second. Go way up high through the corners. Going to open up the door for KD, who sits in third. Jocko fourth. Nexus fifth. Mateo sixth. And Wilford rounds out the running order.
We are officially at the halfway point. 50 laps done, 50 laps to go here in the Monster Mile 100.
KD may have had the fast lap in qualifying, but it's going to look like Alpha in the 26 will get the fast lap for this race, which is going to pay off for him especially, as we are keeping a close eye on the National League drivers who do make TRL starts for this year.
Oh! KD got a little bit loose there. I think he'll be able to let Jaw by. I think KD is getting a little bit loose right now.
Jaw still maintains his second position, but the 24th KD will be right there to pounce for any mistake that happens.
And look at that lead that Alpha has. Let's do a little bit of math here. Let's go to Alpha. We'll count him at the line here, how many seconds he is ahead of John KD. Let's see.
And
One,
cross the line.
2, 3, 4, around 4 seconds ahead of John KD.
He's gonna love this if those two keep on battling out. And it's just those two, because way back behind them is now Mateo getting around Jocko.
Mateo has been wheeling that thing.
After a poor restart, he's now worked his way back up to the fourth position, pushing Jocko back to fifth. Next is in sixth with Wolfer rounding out the field, but the battle still remains between the 24 of KD and the 10 of Jaw.
Actually, no, the battle for fourth here. But no! Jocko getting loose off the corner. I think that's going to end the battle there. Mateo able to get to that fourth position. And drivers probably thinking about making that pit stop sooner or later.
It's going to be interesting to see, because now we have green flag pit stops now. So we're going to see how these drivers are going to go onto pit road and what adjustments they'll make here.
Have around 10 laps to go on fuel. So it'll be interesting.
I would definitely say, for now, do your fresh 4 tires and fuel, but maybe once we get closer to about 20 laps to go, we'll see if drivers will take a 2-tire gamble with maybe not as much fuel, but we'll see what happens.
I think they can definitely risk it, but we'll be able to see what happens. KD
And
Jaw.
Alpha was nearly a straightaway over John and KD.
Nearly a straightaway. KD and Jaw just can't get away from each other.
And that's what's costing them to try to reel in Alpha to have any sort of chance of winning their first race of the season.
Yeah, Alpha. Do a little bit more math here.
And Nexus in pit road in the 47.
Now
So he'll be the first one to
seconds.
go in.
5 seconds ahead of Jaw is Alpha. Yeah, Nexus going into pit road trying the undercut. Question is it gonna work?
He may try to see if he can gain a position or two, and it seems like the 72 of Mateo, he's kind of backed off from the 42 of Jocko, or Jocko's just pulled away from him.
Katie's on pit road.
Oh, look at this one here.
I think he may have lagged out or he pit. I don't want to confirm either. Next is exiting. We'll give an update on that in a minute. And with other drivers pitting, makes Alpha wonder, do I pit now? When do I pit? And I think you definitely do want to pit relatively soon.
I think KD may have lagged out. I've been sitting on his onboard for a little while, and that car has not moved.
Yep, I think he lagged out.
It's a tough break for the 24. He had a top 3 running car.
Tough break.
So now we're down to 6, unfortunately.
Jaw down pit road. Jaw's down pit road. I believe that's going to put Mateo into the top 3. Jocko and Wilfred on pit road. Yeah, Katie, or not Katie, Alpha might be, he might want to be pitting soon here.
And I believe he just went into pit road. Oh, nope, he's just coming in right now as he gets to the apron here.
Yeah, he's coming in.
So it looks like Jaw will definitely be coming out of pit road first. And Jocko's going to be coming out.
We'll see here.
Wilfred comes out not much longer after Jocko came in.
Oh.
There's a little bit of control.
Yeah, Alpha on pit road. It's going to be interesting to see when he comes out. Comes out now. Wilfred passing him. I think that's getting his lap back. See where Jaw is. He's right there.
Alpha.
Look at
now going to have a good battle with Jaw. This is the battle we've been waiting for quite a while, since before the first caution.
Oh!
Jaw to the outside, just nearly misses Alpha.
Thought he was going straight into the wall. And that, my friends, the undercut is paying off for Jaw right now. As he hits the
contacts
wall.
The wall again.
Hits
and
the wall.
Alpha side drafted with the wall. But Jaw's not letting him go easily.
Definitely not. He's in the draft.
Question's gonna be: is it gonna be a National League driver winning, or is it gonna be the TRL rookie?
Either way, we're gonna get a first-time winner here, unless we get a caution or something. I think Alpha may have touched the wall just a touch there. We have 30 laps to go, and I believe they're going to have to make one more pit stop. He's all over that back bumper.
Jaw on the bumper of Alpha, going down the front straightaway into turn number 1. Jaw's trying to find a way to make Alpha loose, but Alpha keeping his line and keeping the car straight. Jaw's trying anything at this point.
Right there, but I think he might just want to stay a little bit patient here for now.
He might use, depending on how Alpha runs, John might use Wilfred here if they catch up to him very soon as a pick to try to get around. John, look at that low, going to the turn number 3.
New leader, the
Alpha
10
goes
car.
way up high. John takes over the lead.
Aggressive move from John a little bit.
Alpha's going to look to the inside, going to the turn number 1. Side by side, John has the lead by a tire. And it looks like Alpha might have a run, but Jaw holds him off the corner.
Jaw able to get that good run off the corner, and he'll take the lead. New leader. That number 10 car, Jaw, as they're catching Kyle Wilfred. Hopefully he'll get out the way.
Alpha was on his bumper. Alpha was just tagged the bumper, and I believe it just did enough for him to get loose to tag the wall.
Hit the wall right there, but I think he's going to be able to catch up here. He still has the draft.
Question's going to be, is Wilfred going to let these two by, or is one of these two drivers going to use Wilfred as a pick to get by the other?
Right there is Alpha.
I have a feeling John might use Wilfred as a pick. No, Wilfred's just going to let him by.
Yeah, Wilfred lets him by. He goes on the I side, and he'll go a lap down. I believe the only car a lap down, that's running.
This is becoming one heck of a battle. Jaw still leads away. Alpha's kind of let him go for a bit for now, but he still has a draft in his eyesight.
Right on that back bumper. Not right there. He still has the draft. He might be trying to stay a little bit patient here. You also got to ask yourself, what do you do on this final pit stop? When you pit, you might only have like 10 laps. You take a 2? You take a no tire? What do you do?
I think it's going to depend on where their tire wear sits. If it were me, I would take a gamble and at least have 2 tires so you have some kind of grip. And of course their fuel might... Of course, their fuel is going to come into play as well, but I think they might take like a splash just to be safe. But in terms of tire wear, we'll see where they'll sit. I believe too may be a gamble decision here.
Alpha, he was right on that back bumper. He hit the back bumper, Jaw, that last time around. Off of turn 4, and it just sent him into the wall.
But Alpha's catching.
He is catching.
He gets a run into 3.
I think Alpha...
Jaw got the better run off. It seems like Jaw has the run off the corner. Alpha's got the run going into the corner.
I think, debatably, Alpha has the better car, but Jaw has the more experience.
Jaw just trying to keep his line. Alpha's trying to find a way to get around. Mateo in pit road of the 72 machine.
He might be trying a extreme undercut right here. It worked for Jaw. See if it works for Mateo. Around 17, 18 to go, and they're going to be 6 laps short on fuel. They're going to have to make a pit stop.
Like I said, 2 tires and maybe a splash might get them through.
Definitely could.
But maybe they might just take the splash and take a gamble on the tire wear.
It would only be 6 laps, but Alpha's there. Look at that.
He tried looking on the bottom, but the apron was right there. And if Alpha learned anything from Jaw earlier, is to not clip that apron.
He's right there, all over the back bumper. think Alpha wants passed here.
Jaw once again with the lead. They're coming up to the 47 of Nexus to put him a lap down. And is Nexus going to let them by, or
I think he
are
might
they going to
let
have to use him as a pick?
He might let him by in the next corner. Actually, no, he's letting him go on the straight.
And Alpha on the bumper again down the back straightaway. Is he going to have something for him through 3 and 4? No, not this time, because Jaw again just has the run coming off the corner.
He gets those nice exits off the corner. Alpha has that nice entry. Jaw's a good middle. They both have a good middle. But Jaw, it's the entrance.
Jaw get a little loose off the corner.
Oh,
Alpha's on the bumper knocking on the door. Going to the inside in turn number 3.
Maybe a little bit of block from that 10 machine side by side. Maybe some contact. Alpha takes back the lead.
Alpha takes the race lead back from Jaw as they go on to turns 1 and 2. Alpha creates a little bit of a gap between him and the 10 machine of Jaw, but Jaw still has the drive in his sights and he goes way down to the bottom of the straightaway.
You got real loose there. We'll get a lap count here in a minute. As they've just lapped Nexus. Only 4 cars on the lead lap. Actually, there might be 3. So I think Mateo hit there. He's trying to hope for that nice undercut with these two battling.
Jaw maybe playing a little bit of patience here. Maybe seeing what the pit road game is going to be like. Maybe just give him a gap in case if Alpha's to go down, Jaw's going to be right with him if Jaw doesn't go first.
Around 10 laps to go here. Coming down to the wire.
Now, if I were in Jaw's shoes, I would probably say pit with Alpha, but on pit entry, try to gain as much ground on him as he possibly can.
Definitely.
Jaws reeled him in that time.
The strength of maybe pitting now for Jaw and letting Alpha do, and Alpha not pitting. Jaw's gonna have those pressure tires while Alpha's gonna be on those old ones. He's gonna gain time. We saw it earlier with Jaw and Alpha themselves, and I think Mateo is trying to do what Jaw did earlier. So it's gonna be interesting to see what the outcome is.
Well, you have to think Alpha might have a lap or 2 fresher tires, so that might be paying dividends, but it's a little hard to tell because Jaw's just reeling him in once again through 3 and 4.
Right there. I believe third is currently Jocko, and I know he might take 2, so you should keep an eye on that.
And here comes Jaw on the bumper through the corner. Can he get to the inside? Not just yet.
We possibly could have messed it up here. They may not have to pit at all, but we'll keep you updated on that. 5 to go. They should be coming to 4 to go.
Jaw looking underneath down the back straightaway. Can't quite make the run. Alpha gets the better run as he has been coming into the corner, but Jaw gets the run out of the corner. He's going to look to the inside, down the front straightaway. Can't get the run.
I think Jaw is there, and what he might have to do, he might have to do a little bit of a bump and run here.
The TNL championship favorite versus the TRL rookie. Been battling it out all race long, and they're still going to keep going here in the closing laps. Jaw on the bumper of the 26 of Alpha, going through 1 and 2.
see Mateo. There is lap traffic. I don't think he's going to be a factor. I think we're coming to 3-2 to go, I think. Yeah, coming to 2 to go. Oh,
Draw into the wall.
He hits the wall there. That's going to help Alpha.
So with 2 laps left, we're going to see how this goes down the back straightaway. The 10 of Jaw, can he catch the 26 of Alpha going through 3 and 4? He got the corner entry that time.
It'll be interesting to see how the tires are going to work out here. White flag in the air, sponsored by Off Axis Paint.
Through 1 and 2. Jaw in the number 10, trying to gain any kind of ground he can on the 26 of Alpha, and I think that actually was the checker flag.
Yeah, that was the end of the race. Huh.
So Alpha your race
your
winner.
Alpha, your winner.
The TNL Championship contender.
Alpha, your winner. Josh second. Jocko third. Kyle Wilford fourth. Mateo fifth. Nexus sixth. KD and Motorsports, they flagged out or had to do something to something. But Alpha, your winner.
KD confirmed lagged out.
Yeah, he lagged out. I'm not sure what happened in Motorsports. Yeah, Alpha, your winner. Jaw getting second, Jocko getting third. I think we'll invite him to the party and get him some interviews. Alpha. Jocko. And fastest lap, that'll go to Alpha. That's 23 flat. Alright. Hold on here, folks. Technical difficulties here, folks, but we'll be good here. Hold on here, folks. Sorry, technical difficulties with the internet. We'll get the people in here. Jaw, Katie, not Katie. Okay. Yeah, what a race. There's Jocko, your third place finisher. Jocko, do you have your party settings right, sir?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Okay. So, Jocko, take us through your race there. You were kind of midfield throughout of it, but able to come home with a solid finish, some solid points.
Oh, yeah. So at the start, it was like 3 wide, and then I lost some time off of that. But I was pretty slow most of the race. The only person I battled was Mateo for like 20 laps. But after he had his issues, I just was riding by myself for most of the race.
TNT, you got any questions?
When pit strategy came into play outside of the caution, did you think you may have done something that you could have done to catch for the lead, or did you just not really have anything for it?
I was really tempted to do 2 tires for a while, but Nexus did the same thing and he blew a tire and ran out of fuel. So it wouldn't have worked anyway, but yeah. The top two were in a whole different league.
Well, congratulations on your third place, Jocko. We'll go to the second place. Ja, you got a copy? And you have your party settings,
Yeah.
right?
Yep, I'm here.
Alright. Well, take us through your race there. You debatably had the best car out of the top two, but you weren't able to get past Alpha there. Battled with him for several laps, nearly half the race, but wasn't able to do it. Still a solid race though. How you feeling?
Pretty good. I mean, congrats to Alpha on the win. It was a good battle. I think if I didn't screw up my outlap by hitting the apron twice on that final green flag run, I could have gotten by him when he came out of the pits, and I would have been more confident, I guess. But that's all I really have to say. It was a good battle.
Great battle. It seemed like you had late in the race, you had the better run off the corner in terms of going in the corner. When you had the lead and Alpha was gaining ground going into the corner, were you at all worried?
Alright. Sorry, my internet kind of messed up there. Anyway, Ja, congratulations on your
All right,
second.
Brian, you got any last words?
I think my internet messed up there. Nah, not really. Congrats on your second place. This will give you some good points, as Blue Jimmy did not race. So that'll give you some good points.
Yes.
I think we might have lost Bren there, so congrats, John, your second place finish, and
Thank you.
we'll get to our race winner. Alpha D-Man in the 26, the TNL Championship contender, gets it done in the TRL. How does it feel?
It feels so good to finally get a win in the TRL. I've been battling with Blue Jimmy, Jaw, KD, KY when he was racing there, and I've been very close to winning so many times, gotten third place, second place, whatever. And I finally got it done this time. I had one of the toughest tracks I think in the game. It was just slide around, but that feels so good to get a win. Oh man.
So it seemed like you and Jaw, and even KD at one point before he lagged out, were the best three cars. On that start, it seemed like you just nearly missed out a crazy first lap. Take us through the beginning of that race, because that was insane to watch from the booth.
So at the start, I was like second, and I took it. I went at the beginning of the race, so like when we're all lined up and everything. Second place, and Katie just didn't get a good start, and he even said he just did I lag or he didn't get a good start, and I thought, did I get a good start? I don't know, but I pulled ahead on the outside. I was surprised. I thought I was gonna get dropped to the back because I was on the outside, but to get to the front, and I was running a 4, so I was kind of skeptical of how long my car will last until it starts getting wicked loose. But I was able to hold on until that caution came out, which really helped because I was starting to get really loose at that time. So then I had some adjustments already planned from like other races that I've done at Dover, and I put those adjustments in. Car is tight, but I like the car being tight at Dover, and I was able to like keep the car under me for most of the race. But then when the green flag pit stops came out, the one thing I had in mind was just take pit road very cautiously, and I did, and it kind of cost me a lot of time because Jog got right back to me. But then I made some mistakes there, getting really loose because my car at the beginning always got wicked loose until like the tires got worn out. So Jog got by me, and then I had to just drive it as hard as I can. Try not to send Jaw into the wall, whatever. I tried to make it as clean as possible. It sucks because it's one groove. If it was double groove, I would have maybe made the outside work, but I gave Jaw a little bump, and it kind of moved him up, and then I was able to get under him, and then just set sail from there. And then I made some mistakes at the end, which got Jaw to catch up a little bit, and then when Jaw hit the wall, it was kind of my fault because I messed up turns 3 and 4, which kind of checked him up, which got him tight, put him in the wall, which kind of sealed the deal for him. But it feels good to get the win. I want to thank Peak Performance because of they brought me into the league, and Kyle for believing in me and making me drive TRL pretty much every single week. So thank goodness.
Well, Alpha, we hope that you get the job done in TNL. Well, regardless where you finish in the points battle in TNL, I'm sure it's going to be one heck of a points battle for sure. So I'm sure we will keep seeing you more often in TRL, and I know next year we could be seeing you be a championship contender for TRL, and so congrats once again, Alpha, and maybe we'll see you next week.
Well, thank you.
All right, everyone, that wraps it up here from Dover International Speedway, the virtual side of things. Sadly, I can't hear Bren, but from Brennanator and myself at TNT Motorsports, we say thank you for watching, and we hope you enjoyed tonight's racing action from Dover, and we'll see you next week.